Hey everyone, how's it going? Vanessa here with Visalia Talks, your local talk show that brings you everything you need to know about what's going on right here in your community. Right now, I've got with us Alyssa from Burkart Organics. How are you, Alyssa?
Hey, doing great, Vanessa. So great to be here. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you for coming out here, and I want to hear all about this. You guys are organically farming.
Yes.
Yes.
Yep, for 60 years.
For 60 years. You guys are in your 60th anniversary.
We are. Yep.
That's a lot of ups and downs. I know this gal right here, you know who that is.
That is my grandmother. She is our founder. Yep, in 1965. Her and my dad was 6 at the time, moved to Dinuba, and he grew up in the same house, and he still lives in that same house
right
to this
now.
day. Yep. So we still have that same original 20 acres. So there has been a lot of changes. We've, bought and sold properties over the last 60 years, of course. But went to from a model of more of a wholesale to a U-pick to farmers market. So we've gone through definitely stages of development of
rolling with the times, with
changes
the punches.
with the times for sure.
Yeah. So right now you guys are doing farmers market stuff.
Yeah, we are, and we do we do local ones, and we do ones in Los Angeles. So right now we are in the Visalia Farmers Market. You can find us there every single Saturday. I do have only our dried fruit available there, though. So when you come see me, I do have our dried fruit all set up there. That is from 8 to 11:30 on Saturday mornings. That's year round. The downtown Visalia Farmers Market is starting back up next month. In fact, in April on the 24th, I believe it is. It's a Thursday night market. So we'll be starting that up right here on Church. So just right here down the street from where we are right now. So we're super excited about another season downtown. That is an evening market. Like that is going to be after work right down. Just come out, and shop. We have artisans and vendors. It'll be from 5 to 8 p.m. I'm also at the Hanford Market. My husband's out over there typically while I'm here on Thursdays. That's also a Thursday market, so we're out there in Hanford. We also do the Clovis markets up here in the Old Town Clovis Market Saturday and Friday. That one is beginning in May. It's in May to October, I believe, as well there. So we're here and there around the valley, and then quite a few different ones down in Los Angeles too.
Yeah, so you guys are this is just what you do. You're providing the fruits now. You guys are doing it on a whole nother level. Like, okay, there's farmers and there's that, but you guys are doing it organically. You guys are keeping all of the nasties away from our food.
Yes, and especially importantly on the dried fruit, I want to highlight this is an unsulfured product. So a lot of the dried fruit you see, it's pretty and all that, but there's a lot of chemicals that are in there that are not good for us. And especially, I'm sulfur sensitive myself, so my grandmother was as well, and that was another thing. It's like, let's cut out a lot of the stuff that is not good for us. And she was very health centered as well.
So you guys organically became an organic company.
Yeah, I mean, totally. I mean,
it's not like a fad. Yeah. It's like, this is just what it should be.
They were very futuristic, really, and this was in the 70s. And my grandmother's husband at that time had a couple children from another marriage that were kind of hippies back, in the 70s and 60s, right? And they were like, Dad, that's organic. Like, do you know what that is? And he was like,
oh, they didn't even know
what
they
is
were
that?
being organic.
And I mean, it was so new. Like, and even when I was little in the 90s, like we were explaining to everybody what organic was, and nobody knew what it was at the farmers markets. We were doing the Daly City Market in San Francisco, which was actually the first farmers market in California. That was like the very, very first one. But people still didn't know what organic was in the 90s, and still now it's finally 2025, and everyone's
catching on now. You want to be part of what you guys created almost.
Yeah, I think we actually were one of the first organic farms probably in this area, I would say.
At least, huh? I absolutely love that
one of the
for
first,
you guys.
For sure.
So the sulfur is important. I hate the stinking smell of sulfur. And to know that they're layering this stuff on not only while it's growing, which that's what I thought it was for. I didn't even know that they're layering on it to dry. So you guys are growing everything, or is it just citrus?
So we do have, citrus is right now, it is like
the season.
Yes, the height of the citrus season. We will have, these are the navels, and then these are some tangerines, some gold nuggets, and then we have lemons. We have, we had some caracaras last month, and those are unfortunately a little short season for us right now. We have Oro Blanco grapefruits, which are almost done as well. And then we have a few other varieties of tangerines and mandarins as well. But mainly the navels, actually specifically, my dad and my grandma actually planted those trees in 1969. Yeah. So
I love that.
They are an heirloom now. It is a over 50-year-old tree, so they are considered an heirloom.
So you brought you brought some dried stuff. And these are whole oranges. What should I try? What should I try for the
if
people?
you want to try the oranges, yeah, for sure.
So this is a whole orange.
These are just sliced
dried
and
up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So I've never eaten like a whole orange before. Actually, I've never had a dried orange.
It's kind of like a newer popular thing, I feel like.
You said it's an orange chip?
Yeah.
You call it chip?
We do. We call them orange chips. It's a recently added product. Last year, I was being actually approached by bartenders and different people that were asking about these, and we didn't have them available.
For the drinks and that.
And so I told my dad, I said, you know what? We need to start drying the oranges. He's like, we've never done that before. And I'm like, that's okay. Let's try it.
It became a hit?
And it was a huge hit.
So she says some people eat the rinds, some people don't. Mm-hmm. I'm going to try it with the rind. And here it goes. Oh, well, that's different. Mm-hmm. That's refreshing. Mm-hmm. I don't mind the rind.
Yeah, it's really not too bad. When it's dried, it's not as bad. But people also will chocolate dip them, which is really yummy. You can also, there is a woman who's gotten them for cakes to decorate on the sides of the cakes, and that's really beautiful. You can also put them in with just, water, hot tea, iced tea.
It's almost a better bite with the rind.
It's really nice. I really enjoy them.
There's my next chips. I love that. What else are you guys making chips out of?
So then we also have the persimmon chips. So
persimmons? I grew up with a persimmon tree.
It's our top seller, and I would say
Can I open this one?
Yeah. Everyone loves them. I mean, I would say even if you hate persimmons, you're gonna love our persimmon chips.
I mean, who doesn't like a persimmon? It's like a mix of like pumpkin pie and apple pie and like caramel pie.
Right? Yes.
It's all the good stuff.
Totally.
All right, let's do this. I love a dried fruit. Anyways, this is good. And you know what? My grandma's going to appreciate this.
Yeah, people of all ages love the persimmons.
Oh, this is good. It hits you after. That persimmon. Yeah. I can eat these all day. Absolutely.
Yeah, those are great.
You have these at all the markets?
Yeah. Yep. Yes.
Give them a call. No, don't give them a call. Look them up and get to that market.
And if you're happen to be watching this and you're not local, don't worry, because we have a website you can order online.
There you go.
Ship it right to you. Or if you have maybe like a friend that's in a different state and you want to gift them some stuff, we can ship out to anyone in the United States. So
these are really good. What's your favorite?
So I do love the persimmons and the white peaches, actually. That was the other one that I had for you, too, if you want to try something else, too. That's one of my favorites also. They're super sweet. This is a really nice batch. They're really nice and chewy. It's a really thick, big piece. So some of the times, it depends on the size of the fruit, too. Like our yellow peaches were our earlier, smaller yellow peaches. So they came out like a little bit smaller pieces because they were smaller fruits. But these were like a bigger peach. So they came out with like a bit of a larger piece. So really good.
So good. These are so good. Get some. Okay. You guys are out here. Gonna be starting next month, every Thursday night.
Right.
Right now, they can find you at the courthouse on Saturdays.
Yes. Yes. It's underneath the solar panels. So drive around the corner a little bit to the other side of the parking lot that's not facing Mooney, and you'll see that we have, I want to say, over 40 vendors right now for sure. So there's a lot of, everything that you would need from the grocery store practically, besides like canned goods or other shelf-stable type stuff.
Besides the preservatives and all of that.
There is nuts there, and then there's the dried fruit, and there's, flowers and all your vegetables. And so, you can even actually fish. We actually have a fish vendor right now. So
is it alive? Are they alive?
You know what? I think they had, I didn't actually see it, but I want to say, because it has actually 2 booths down only, but I'm really busy, so I have a hard time. I'm by myself, so I can't even leave my booth. You can't even
walk away 2 booths down. I love it.
But
I love it.
I think they had a live shrimp tank is what I heard. But don't quote me, but check it out. Really cool. Because I think that's what my neighbor said, because they're in between. And then he was like, I think they had the live shrimp in there. And I was like, oh, wow, I see. So interesting.
That's really cool. Of anything, shrimp will be good.
Yeah, and there's also other fish that he has too, but not live, but those are the live ones, I think. But the other ones are packaged and all that. But.
I love that. I bet it's so fresh. I wonder if he fishes for it.
He actually does.
He does?
Yeah. He's out of Santa Barbara, and he actually, I'm pretty sure, he catches everything himself. Not like that day, but like within like 2 days, I think is what they said.
So fresh. Fresh. So just like you're bringing fresh fruit, fresh veggies, he's bringing fresh fish. Yeah. Look at that. We're definitely gonna need to go check. Actually, I haven't been to the one out there at the courthouse.
Yeah, it's really nice. I love the setup with. It's much more like, I do a lot of the LA markets too, so I see like the different looks and stuff of some of those bigger markets, and it's a little bit more along the lines of some of the LA markets. Okay. Versus like, I feel like before, especially with the construction, it was kind of a little all over the place, but that was a little bit It was a specific situation.
I've seen some pictures of it, and it looks like a whole time. Like it with all the kids having fun. It looks like it's like a whole.
Oh yeah, we have a yoga sometimes, and there's a book exchange, and our new director is really amazing, and she's doing so many cool things. So it's really making it really fun. There's going to be a spring market actually coming up that we've never done before. So I believe there's 10 vendors that we're going to have. Okay. So that's just brand new. For a short time, I think like 4 or 5 weeks, different artisans and stuff like that. Yeah. So I believe it falls between Easter and Mother's Day. So for gifting purposes, there's going to be extra vendors, to get more like craft type things.
Yeah. So that's going to be separate from the one that's there?
It's going to be in like an extra row. Like it's a pretty big area over there under the solar panels. So it's, I believe, 4 rows already right now. So then it'll be a 5th row.
So that's just adding more, temporarily adding a little more to it. I love that. Yeah. There you go. Go shopping, guys. Mother's Day is coming up. And Easter baskets. Yeah. It's all right there around the same time. We do have
stuff that's like already before the spring market starts even. Like there's already vendors that have stuff that's gifting, ready and everything. So
sounds good. Yeah, anything else you want to throw out to the community before we let you go?
Make sure to support us downtown here. Since we're downtown, I really want to highlight that. We are down there starting on, I believe it's the 24th. Don't quote me, but go check out the Instagram for the Downtown Visalia Farmers Market. I believe it's at the DTF-CFM, so DTV-CFM for the Downtown Farmers Market, and all the info will be there. We have a different group of people too from the Saturday market, so there are a few of the same, but there are some different vendors ones too.
Okay, so you got to check them all out.
Come to both for sure because it's different. It's not like it's the same people. You know what I mean? So I just want to let people know that.
Yeah, absolutely. It's 2 separate farmers markets.
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So you might see a couple repeat vendors at both, but for the most part, it's you're going to see a whole new group of vendors. So,
because this is pretty much like you guys. This is just what you guys do, huh?
Yeah.
You have your stuff
full-time, farmers market. Yep, I do right now. So tomorrow I'm going down to Santa Monica for that farmers market on Wednesdays, and then we have a Topanga farmers market that we do on Fridays down there, and then that's my brother for the weekends. Typically, we have like a box truck that we do multiple markets at, and so we're going to be at Torrance this Saturday, and we'll also be in Hollywood and Mar Vista on Sunday.
Ooh,
so we are, and we've been doing those markets down there for over 40 years. Yeah. So that started in the 80s, I believe.
So that means it's working. It's working, or else you wouldn't be making that trip down there.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. Yeah.
That's cool. So the Central Valley is known for its like ag and all of that, right? So it makes sense that the Central Valley would take their stuff down there and share some of the goods that we've got here.
There are so many vendors that are from the Valley that are going to Los Angeles for sure. Yeah, but it's also hopefully this area will also become more farmers market friendly, I guess, and be going normally, because you have to be a frequent shopper. You can't just go once a month. You know what I mean? So.
Right. It's really good to go and get your stuff. Like you did mention it's just like going to the grocery store. So when I like to go to the grocery store and I don't shop in the middle of the store, I only shop around the outer ends because that's where all the fresh stuff is. All the fruits and the veggies and the bread and the this and the that. In the middle, that's where you have everything in boxes and bags, and it's all preservatives and it's all sitting there forever.
Sprouts is the opposite of that.
They have all their stuff. I don't shop there, but my son and his girlfriend, that's the only place where they go. They're super organic and with the sea moss, with their daughter even, she's drinking that nasty old I'm like, how could you guys do that? But they're into it. Yeah, they're into it. So yeah, definitely that's very
kind of interesting though how they have like that the opposite, because like Save Mart and stuff like that, they do have like it's vegetables around the edges and stuff. But at Sprouts they kind of they do have some vegetables on the edges, but they do have it kind of in the middle too though.
And then it's probably just everything at Sprouts is just pretty much like good, I don't know, good for you, or a little organic, a little more healthier.
They're a little bit better ingredients and stuff. But
cool.
Yeah.
All right. I think we've got it all covered.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you so much. This is absolutely amazing. You guys check out this organic fruit farm. Do you guys do veggies?
No.
Just fruit?
Yeah, it is. Yeah. Yep. Seasonal fruit. So I think we were talking about it a little bit earlier, but we do have like stone fruit coming up. So we are in like citrus season right now. Just coming up here in a couple months, first week of May, we'll have peaches, nectarines, all that good stuff. We do nectarines, plums, all the stone fruits. We don't do cherries, but we do, peaches, nectarines, apricots, plums, pluots. We have a nectar plum. We have loquats.
All the good stuff.
Yeah. And then that's all the way through really October. We have some late pluots. So
those have become like my favorite.
And we dry those too. All those ones too. And we have like the peaches, the nectarines. We try to dry as many things as we can too. Yeah.
And you guys don't do the you pick anymore?
We don't. Yeah. But we are on the Blossom Trail with Visit Visalia. I forgot I didn't mention that, but we are on their Blossom Trail. So right now everything is like beautiful blooming. So if you want to drive by, I just actually did a reel and I posted it at the very end of the reel, and it's kind of like a montage of some of the blooms that we have on right now, and then the very last image is the bloom or the blossom map that they sent me. So you can see that on there, and I'll post probably another one too, and I can even send that to you too if you need to.
You should. We should go on the Blossom Trail and come by and check out your stuff.
Absolutely. We don't have a farm stand set up right now, but I am thinking about doing that. So stay tuned for a farm stand coming soon. But we are on the Blossom Trail, so come see the blossoms, because they actually don't last for very long. It's very fast. I bet. It's just because then the fruit comes, and then it's it is going to be raining tomorrow, but depending on when this comes out, I don't know exactly. But
so you got about a week and a half.
But so I would just say, whenever you're seeing this, try to come as fast as you can, because they will be. The leaves come out and then it looks different too. So it's like the first stage is flowers only, and then when the leaves, and then it kind of looks a little bit different. But it's really cool to see with just the flowers only, and it's really nice. So all pink and then the white. I love it.
Oh yes, you guys take pictures there all the time?
Yeah, I have if you go on our Instagram, which I didn't mention that either, but at Burkart Organics, check us out, follow us for sure. I do a lot of different posts on there of the farm, all year round, so you can see. Do
you guys have any animals out there? Do they sometimes use animals to keep the crops at bay? Or
we used to have geese to do that, and to kind of eat the grass kind of stuff, but we don't have anything anymore. It's we have dogs that are around for protection, security purposes in a sense, right? But otherwise, no other animals. Well, we have a bunny in our house actually.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, we have a little white bunny, but she's just our little
got bunnies too. We've got extras for Easter for your bunny, extra baskets. For your Easter baskets, guys. Yeah. Cool stuff. Well, thank you so much for coming by.
Oh, thank you so much for having me.
Yes. All right, you guys, visit them on social media. Get their website. We'll have it all down there. Follow up on their website and let them know what you guys need. They'll mail it to you. You can pick it up at the farmer's market. They'll mail it to your friends. Trust me, if you have a gift to give, anyone would love this.
For sure. And you can actually schedule a pickup at the farm too. If you can't make it to a farmer's market, just send me a DM. I'm flexible. Whatever you need, fresh fruit, dried fruit, let me know. Even home delivery, I'm open to that too. So
look at this.
Whatever you need,
she's got you covered.
Sure. Yep, I got you.
Yes. For sure. Thank you so much,
Thank
Alyssa.
you. Appreciate you, Vanessa.
Yes. We'll see you guys.
Bye.